Hi everyone, this is day 2 of September Leetcode challenge. Today I am going to show you how we can solve this second problem, contains duplicate. So we are given an array of integers and we have to find whether there exist two distinct indices I and j in our given array such that the absolute difference between the values at index I and value at index j is at most t is given to us, and the absolute difference between those indices I and j is at most k. So they have given us 3 examples. So in the first example, the array is 1 2 3 1, k is 3, t is equal to 0. Now let me show you this test case and how we can solve it. So we are given these constraints, so we have to find a pair within this array whose absolute difference is at most t. Okay, and the absolute difference between the indices of those pairs is at most k. So these two constraints we have to meet. So in this video I'm going to show you how we can solve it using a brute force approach whose complexity would be order of n into k. So I'm just going to iterate over this nums array from I is equal to 1 to n, which is the size of this array, and then in the inner loop I am going to iterate over I plus 1 to I plus k. Okay, so basically we just have to find the pair till the I plus k because we have to maintain this constraint I minus j absolute difference is less than or equal to k. The main idea is to find the pairs, okay, and see whether they are meeting this criteria or not. The first pair is 1 2. In the first iteration these all will be our pair. Okay, value of k is 3, so that's why I have to find all the pairs. So in the second iteration the pairs would be 2 3 and 2 1, and the third iteration the pair would be 3 1. Okay, so while iterating through the pairs we will just find the absolute difference between the values of those pairs, and we will check whether its value is less than equal to t 0 or not. If it is, then we will just return true. Okay, and if we have explored all the pairs and we didn't find any pair which is satisfying this criteria, then we will return false. So in this example, when we reach 1 1, then 1 minus 1 is 0, and then we have to do the absolute also. So its value will be 0 and it is satisfying our criteria. Its value of t is also 0, so we will just return true. Okay, so in the next video I will show you how we can solve this problem using a more optimized solution. I will show you how we can solve it using a tree set data structure. With tree set we can reduce the time complexity from order of n into k to order of n into log of k. Now let's look at the code for this solution. So the code is pretty simple. Here I have defined one method and I am passing the nums array and value of k and t as parameters. Inside the method I am just iterating over the array length, and then I am iterating till the kth position from the current position, and I'm also checking whether I'm not exceeding the maximum length of the array, and inside that I'm just checking whether we are satisfying the constraint for the k or not. And also note that I have typecasted the difference to long value. So I did this because math.absolute will give us wrong value for integer.min value. So for the integer minimum value, math.absolute method will give us wrong answer. Let me show you. So you can see that it has given us negative result. Integer.min value is this, and math.absolute value has also given us this wrong answer. That's why I have typecasted it to long. Okay, so if we have satisfied this criteria, then I'm just returning true. Otherwise I'm returning false. As I said, time complexity of this will be order of n into k in the worst case. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.